morning, my beautiful people. Breaking news. Ijele speaks, regain his freedom as Ebuka Obi reacts. A federal high court sitting in Lagos has granted the bail application filed by a social media influencer, Chizorom Harrison of Ebu, popularly known as Ijele. Reports learned that the bail was granted in a ruling delivered by the trial judge, Justice Akintoye Aluko, on Friday morning. The court mandated Ijele to provide 50 million bail bond with two sureties, adding that one of the sureties must own a landed property in Lagos, while the civil service cadre of Order 1 must not be lower than level 14. Sahara report on May 30 reported how the Nigerian police force filed an amended 3-count criminal charge against Ijele before the court. The 3 counts between the Inspector General of Police as the complainant and the Chizorom Harrison of Ebu as defendant borders on conspiracy, criminal defamation, cybercrime, and threat to life. In the charge numbered FHCA/321024, the police said the offense violates section 24, 1A, B, 2A, B, 271XA of Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention Act 2015 and section 373 and 374 of the Criminal Code Act, punishable under section 375 of the Criminal Code Act. Also, a magistrate court in Abuja had early struck out the case bordering on criminal intimidation, threat to life, cyber stalking, and the cyber bullying filed against him. The Chief Magistrate Emmanuel Inya, while ruling on the bail application filed through his lawyer, struck out the case for lack of jurisdiction. The judge also ordered the police to arraign the blogger before a competent court of law to enable the defendant to take his bail in line with provision of the Administration Criminal Justice ACJA 2015. Delivering his ruling on the bail application, Ian ruled that the defendant be arraigned before the Federal High Court, where the prosecution claimed to have filed charges against him. He added that there was no charge before his court against the blogger and that his court lacked jurisdiction to entertain the case. On Monday, May 30th, at the last hearing, Justice Aluko criticized the Nigerian police force for what he described as an excessive deployment of illegal resources in the cybercrime case against the social media influencer. The judge expressed dismay at the large number of lawyers as well as junior legal practitioners watching briefs in the case. The Nigerian police force is prosecuting the case on behalf of Evangelist Ebuka Zion Prayer Ministry Outreach. At the rearrange of the social media influencer on May 30th, the police announced about 10 lawyers appearing on the case. Amazed at the number of lawyers in the courtroom appearing for the police on the case, Justice Aluko knocked the police for fielding a disappropriately large routine of lawyers to prosecute the case in what could be impelled as a waste of resources and not efficient unleashing of lawyers' time. Similarly, human rights advocate and former presidential candidates Omoyole Sowore knocked the police for fielding such a return of lawyers, describing it as unnecessary legal representations. Sowore, who attended the hearing to support Ijele, expressed dissatisfaction with the police decision to enable many lawyers to appear in case of human rights violation. Okay, so you've heard it. Ijele speaks, has regained his freedom, and Ebuka Obi shocked after hearing the news of Ijele speaks. You know, this is, I hope Ijele will learn his lesson. I hope he will, change. But this is not the end. He will still he will appear in court as time goes on. It's not that he's free man, and ask him to pay about 50 million naira for his bail bond with 2 shorties. The person must own a landed property in Lagos. So now Ijele has been released. We will see what will happen from here. How he will carry himself, if he will still continue the hatred on Igbo people, the hatred on some of Biafrans. Let's see what will be his the way he will react, or the way he will start, whether he will change his behavior towards the hatred on Igbo people. You recall when he was arrested, everybody, mainly in Igbo side, even his own people, rejected him. People were happy because of the way he abused people, threatened people's life, that all got bondi. He will do this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will die. Got one at prison, this, that, any Biafran, any Igbo man, really, and so on, that. Everybody, was aware of that. Now he has finally regained his freedom. We will see what the way he will behave, if really he will apologize to people that he has offended and all that. The video you are seeing is when he was released from prison, and you can see he was smiling, happy at least to regain his freedom. But the main important thing now is how he will carry himself from there. What will he, the way he will behave, and if really he will apologize to people that he offended, if he will apologize to Ebuka Obi, Igbo people, Biafrans, and so many people Ijele has offended through his ranting and his threat. So we'll stop here. Thank you. God bless you all. Bye.